Good afternoon, Assalamu alaikum everyone, and welcome to Universal Learning Academy's 14th Annual Induction Ceremony for the National Elementary, National Junior, and National Honor Society. It is an honor to stand before you today as we recognize and celebrate our students who have demonstrated the qualities of scholarship, leadership, service, character, citizenship, and culture, the very pillars that define our honor societies. Each of our inductees has worked hard, shown integrity, and embodied the values we hold dear at ULA. Today is a moment to celebrate their accomplishments and to inspire continued excellence. At this time, please remain seated as we begin the procession of members, led by our principal, Mrs. Layal Busi. I see how it is around here. How's everyone doing? We're doing awesome. You are the parents of the quality of the best quality around here. What an awesome honor this is. Big gratitude goes to each and every one of you for the amazing work you're doing to support our school community within the school walls and outside of the school walls. Before we start our welcoming remarks for such an awesome and amazing ceremony this afternoon, allow us to really shine and shed light on the amazing leadership of our NHS, NJHS, and NEHS leadership. Leadership is defined as service, and I couldn't be more proud to be working alongside of amazing leaders who have put their passion into servicing and providing support to the school community. Without further ado, I would like to start welcoming our National Elementary Honor Society Advisor, Ms. Ola Saad, who is now returning to Universal Learning Academy as our Curriculum of Coordinator, Instruction, and Title I programs. It is Ms. Saad's reputable leadership that made her an amazing fit for such an honorable chapter at Universal Learning Academy's elementary department. I have a lot of trust and confidence that this chapter that excelled last academic school year will continue to lead by example and will continue to strive to excellence of character, leadership, service, and scholarship. So much time and effort went this week into putting together such an honorable ceremony. And if it wasn't for the advisors and Ms. Saad's leadership with our elementary students, we wouldn't be here today. Let's give them another round of applause, please. Looking around, you guys make us so incredibly proud. Thank you, Ms. Saad, for your leadership with the National Elementary Honor Society. And at this time, let us welcome a very special group of students whom I call the heartbeat of the school. They keep us busy, whether they're NJHS members or members of the middle school in general. So let's welcome our Dean of Students and NJHS Advisor, Mr. Atiyah, that gets no break
all day long with the concerns of our middle school young ladies and young men that will continue to strive to holding our chapters to high expectations and high standards of performance. After last year's incredible work, I know we're indebted to Ms. Alawar's leadership for so much accomplishments and achievement, and I have full trust that with Mr. Atiya's leadership, that chapter will continue to do amazing things. Congrats to the young ladies and young gentlemen of our middle school for going through such a rigorous process and rigorous selection to be inducted into the National Junior Honor Society. The last is always kept for the best. That is okay. We'll get you guys some chairs and we'll account for the additional members. We're only human. At this time, we're about to welcome the role models of the school, the students that we count on day in and day out. If we have an event, if we have a task, if we're running behind on a deadline and we need support, those are the students that will pull it together. Those are the students that represent the backbone of the Honor Society chapters at Universal Learning Academy. And in no particular order, I know Ms. Sumaya and Ms. May love to do this together. It is the togetherness in this chapter that makes it our awesome National Honor Society chapter, led by our amazing coordinator of counseling, Ms. May Sabah, and our amazing NHS advisor for 9th and 10th, Ms. Subaya Abi Abdullah. You are presented with the best of the best in the grades 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. Because who said that best is defined by just academic performance? Best is way past grades. You are best at your character, your discipline, your open-mindedness, your overall attitude towards learning on life and collaborating with others, and your dedicating yourself to service. What an honor this is to be seeing such quality individuals and quality human beings that are respectful, well-disciplined, well-dedicated, day in and day out with no exception. Where's that huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? Wow. Going back to the National Honor Society, Ms. Muslimani, we thank you for your amazing efforts every year. You pull it together. You're the glue at Universal Learning Academy, and while you do not serve, I'm trying to find her, while you do not serve in an official Honor Society membership, you are definitely the glue of this chapter, and you pull it together. Ms. Sumaya, I do want to extend some special gratitude. Despite not feeling well, I mean, doing so much work behind the scenes to support the transition with Mr. Atiya's National Junior Honor Society, your support could not have gone unnoticed. Thank you so much. Ms. May, you have too much love. We're not going to give you any spotlights. Let's give Ms. May a big round of applause. And Ms. Saad, welcome back to the team. I think we're gonna do amazing things. We have a very strong leadership team this year, and we're about to take on the world. And speaking of the world, yes, we wanna go national one more time. And what does that mean? The National Honor Society, National Junior Honor Society, and National Elementary Honor Society are chapters that are basically part of a bigger umbrella. That overarching umbrella is called the National Association of Secondary School Principals. Every year, the NASSP provides schools across the nation, not just the state of Michigan, with ample opportunities for students to lead and to serve and to represent their school communities at the national level. Last year's NHS went above and beyond and set the bar really high for all of us. Number one, it started with receiving the All-Pillar Excellence Award as an NHS chapter, followed by being represented at the National Council for Leadership Conference in Chicago, and later being awarded with a national service grant that served the needs of our students at Universal Learning Academy. With that set of standards, I think our National Junior Honor Society members became very competitive and took on the challenge of applying for the All Pillars Excellence Award. And it was one awesome day where my email went ding, I opened my inbox, and there it was. ULA was awarded the National Junior Honor Society All Pillars Award. This is nationally. Now allow me to say the application process is very, very rigorous. The selection process is very selective because we are basically competing with hundreds and hundreds of chapters across the United States. And because we don't want to set the bar right there, and we are always making ourselves better as individuals and as school communities, on the very last day of submitting proposals for the very next LEAD conference, we had about 6 individuals from both chapters that stepped up their game and said, it's only a deadline if you say so, but if you still have 1 hour left, then it's not a deadline. And believe it or not, those are individuals that put together 2 very well-written proposals, and we were able to submit 2 proposals nationally, hoping that our National Junior Honor Society could be represented in Washington, D.C. this year, and hoping that members of our NHS could also be represented at that national level. We're still waiting on that final selection process. Whether we get selected or not, what matters most is that we pull together as a community. I would like to leave the students with one last remark. I think I've said enough, and we want to now listen to our advisors and the wonderful things they're about to share with us. The one takeaway from today's ceremony is not that we make you wear black and white. Some of you still don't know why. I don't even know why. It just looks really decent. In this uniformity of black and white attire, we have talent that is very, very different. There is hidden talent, there's a lot of quiet leadership, and there are many people among you that will do amazing things. And when I say amazing things, I'm referring to the fact that you're ready to redefine leadership as service. While I want to congratulate each and every one of you that have made it to the cabinet, please know that your reputation speaks louder in terms of your actions, your commitment to service, putting your school community ahead of your own personal interests, and the fact that you put the time and the effort before school, after school, on weekends, and that selection was very, very targeted. I know we have many amazing candidates, but that selection was definitely one of the hardest this year across all chapters. The one takeaway from being a member at Universal Learning Academy's Honor Societies is that leadership is service. Be ready to serve before you are ready to lead. Let's have an amazing ceremony. Thank you, advisors. Thank you, all team members, all support staff, all parents and family members for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you, Mrs. Lisi, for the thoughtfulness and motivating words. We now begin the induction portion of our ceremony, starting with the National Elementary Honor Society. Please welcome Mrs. Ola Saad, NEHS Chapter Advisor, who will present an overview of our National Elementary Honor Society chapter.
Good afternoon, ULA families. Wassalamu alaikum. My name is Ms. Ola Saad, Coordinator of Curriculum Instruction and Title I. It is an honor to be a National Elementary Honor Society Advisor. Today, we gather to celebrate a remarkable group of young scholars who have expressed excellence not only in academics, but also in leadership, service, responsibility, and character. To our inductees, congratulations. You have earned your place in this honorable program through hard work, dedication, and commitment. As members of the National Elementary Honor Society, you are now part of a community that values more than just good grades. You are role models in your classroom, your schools, and your community. And with that honor comes responsibility. I am looking forward to a productive year, full of service, opportunities, and providing the chance to our students to gain valuable skills within our school and community. I am excited for all that we will accomplish together. I know this group will bring energy, creativity, and heart to every project and challenge. Let's make this a year of growth, of giving, and greatness. Thank you. Wassalamu alaikum.
Now we will start the procession for the NEHS members, NEHS inductees. If you hear your name, please come forward to receive your certificate. So Ms. Saad, Ms. Busi, Ms. Saleh, can you please stand by the table? Ms. Nadia. We will start with our NEHS cabinet. President, Rima Imad. Reem Imad, I'm so sorry, Reem Imad. Vice President, Zahra Al-Mudaffar. Secretary, Aya Katan. Treasurer, Gabriel Subh. Historian, Fatima Abu Asi. Media Officer, Lina Al-Quraishi. Parliamentarian, Salma Digna. Sergeant of Arms, Hadi Bazi. And our second Sergeant at Arms, Hassan Al-Sahib. I'll continue with our members, Abbas Faris. Ibrahim Alayan. Ali Al-Qadr. Al-Qaddur, Ali Al-Qaddur. Ali Shihab. Elena Baidoun. Ali Rida Abu Asi. Asim Hussein. Aya Al-Sharaf. Aya Saeed. Camila Gonzalez. Hussein Abu Asi. Hussein Al-Amara. Jumana Al-Hayli. Karar Abu Lahab, Lamar Shihab, Lauren Faqih, Malak Kuwaiti, Marah Al-Haj, Muhammad Al-Jawad Hadwan, Muhammad Ali Ilyas, Muhammad Al-Hashimi, Mu'min Al-Ahwal, Mustafa Ali, Sara Al-Badri, Samar Fakhruddin, Zulfikar Al-Badri, Wafti Kahwash, Zakaria Yassin, and Zainab Iyas. Congratulations to our newly inducted NEHS members. Now, we move to the National Junior Honor Society. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Jafar Atiyah, NJHS Chapter Advisor, who will present an overview of our National Junior Honor Society chapter.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Mr. Jafar Atiyah, and I have had the privilege of serving as the Middle School Dean of Students and Family Engagement Liaison at this amazing academy. I'm going to keep this speech short and sweet because this night is about much more than just me and the advisors. It's about our beautiful chapters across the board: National Junior, National Junior, National Honor Society, and National Elementary Junior Honor Society. So, starting last week, I had the distinct honor of being advisor to this remarkable cohort of young, bright minds. Although stepping into this role was unexpected, it has already opened my eyes to the incredible potential for our next generation. In just a short time, I've seen glimpses of leadership, the drive, the spirit of service that define what it means to be a member of the National Junior Honor Society. This opportunity will no doubt be exciting, challenging, and above all, rewarding. I look forward to walking alongside these future leaders as they grow, not just in academics, but in character, in service, and in their ability to lead with integrity and purpose. Let's work together to unlock the full potential within each and every one of them. Thank you.
All right, now we move into the induction. NJHS inductees, if you hear your name, please come forward to receive your certificate. So Mr. Jafar, Mrs. Busi, Mrs. Saleh, please join us. Okay. Again, we will start with our NJHS cabinet. President Yasmin Alayan, Vice President Noor Al-Muzaffar, Secretary Lana Musa, Treasurer Sarah Al-Haj, Historian Aisha Dakna, Media Officer Maryam Qasim Musa, Parliamentarian Maryam Al-Hussein, Sergeant at Arms Ali Al-Maya, and our second Sergeant at Arms Amir Haidar. The rest of the members: Ahmad Nasir, Ali Faris, Selina Shihab, Isra Dakna, Hajar Subh, Hassan Al-Sahib, Hawra Fakhruddin, Jabir Bazzi, Jannah Sahib, Leia Musa, Abu Wadi, Maryam Jirani, Maryam Al-Sahib, Nada Al-Hafyan, Omar Abu Wadi, Reina Imad, Serene Shihab, and Tatiana Shihab. Congratulations to our new NJHS members. We now turn our attention to the National Honor Society. Please welcome Ms. Sumaya Abi Abdullah, 9th and 10th grade NHS Chapter Advisor, and Ms. Naisa Bach, 11th and 12th grade NHS Chapter Advisor, to present an overview of the National Honor Society chapter.
Good afternoon, parents, families, colleagues, and most importantly, our outstanding students. It is a true honor to stand before you today as we celebrate the induction of our new members into the National Honor Society along with our returning students. This ceremony is more than a recognition of academic excellence. It's a celebration of character, leadership, service, basically the main pillars that form the foundation of NHS and guide us as a learning community. To our students, your hard work, dedication, integrity, yes, integrity. Our Blue Jays are full of integrity, Rev. You have brought a lot, and this is actually what brought you here with us today. You've shown that true success is not only measured by grades, but by choices you make, which are basically to lead with kindness, to serve with compassion, and to inspire others through your example. Each one of you represents the best of what your school stands for, and I could not be prouder of what you have accomplished and the potential you continue to show. Please continue to shine. At this time, it gives me great pleasure to introduce my fellow NHS co-advisor, Mrs. May Sabah, whose dedication, creativity, and leadership continue to elevate our chapter year by year. Please join me in welcoming Mrs. Sabah to the podium, and please know that I enjoy doing the NHS with her by my side. Thank you.
The pleasure is all mine, Ms. Sumaya. It's an absolute joy, challenge, in an intellectual way working with you. You make me a better advisor every day. Thank you. Good afternoon, families, and welcome. Welcome, colleagues, and welcome and congratulations to our newest inductees for this year and our returning members. Every year I like to speak directly to our members with a certain topic or focus, and this year it's perception. Studies on human behavior show that the way we see shapes the way we act. Perception. How you perceive yourself defines your potential. If you see yourself as capable, resilient, and worthy of leadership, you begin to act that way. How you perceive your school shapes your sense of belonging. When you see your school as a community rather than just a building, you invest in it, you contribute, you lead, and you serve. How you perceive your community defines your purpose. When you see your community not for its problems, but for its possibilities, you become a catalyst for change. Thus, as NHS members, let your perception be guided by optimism, empathy, and integrity, like Ms. Sumaya said, because the way you see the world will ultimately define the mark you leave on it. Congratulations and welcome.
Thank you, Mrs. Abi Abdullah and Ms. Sabah. NHS inductees, if you hear your name, please come forward to receive your certificate. Again, we are going to start with our cabinet members first. our NHS President, Lara Musa, Vice President, Ibrahim Ali, Secretary, Angelina Hallis, Treasurer, Aya Asadi, Historian, Malak Katan, Media Officer, Naba Fakhruddin, Parliamentarian, Karat Fakhruddin, Sergeant at Arms, Lucian Staff, and our second Sergeant at Arms, Hiba Anam. Our 9th and 10th NHS inductees, Abdul Rahman Al-Bujub, Ali Al-Khudari, Eva Fati, Banin Al-Abdullah, Dina Katan, Dina Alayan, Fatima Al-Jashmi, Haneen Tanta, Julie Akanan, Noor Isa, Saja Jirani, and Zainab Taki. Now we move to our 11th and 12th grade. We start with Abdu Al-Ward, Ahmad Shur, Ahmad Al-Quraishi, Alia Al-Hilali, Ali Ali, Alia Nabila, Amina Al-Mahmoud, Eva Baydun, Batul Al-Biraihi, Dima Sanda, Ghazal Hussein, Hala Ayad, Hawra Al-Kuwait, Hussein Al-Waili, Ian Harrison, Karen Wahab, Lara Shihab, Malik Omari, Marah Al-Ahmad, Hamad Deri, Sulaiman Wright, Tabarak Al-Husseini, Okasha Sulaiman, Yasin Al-Layhawi, Yasin Al-Sheikh Taha, and Zahra Mahdi. Congratulations to all our NHS inductees. At this time, we will now begin one of the most symbolic traditions of the Honor Society, the candle lighting ceremony. Our NHS officers will present the candles representing the 6 core values: leadership, scholarship, character, service, citizenship, and culture. Now please help me welcome our NHS President, Lara Musa, accompanied by NJHS President Yasmin Alayan and NEHS President Reem Imad, to the podium.
Good afternoon, fellow advisors, teachers, and families. It is a profound honor to stand before you today as president of an organization built on the pillars of scholarship, service, character, and most of all, leadership. The National Honor Society is more than achievement. It is a promise to uphold values that reach beyond ourselves. Each of its 4 pillars shapes who we are and who we are becoming. True leadership is not about titles or recognition. It is about serving with integrity and leading through action. Leadership and service go hand in hand. To lead is to serve, and to serve is to lead. It means showing up with purpose, listening with empathy, and striving to make a difference, no matter how small. When we lead through service, we create impact that lasts beyond us and sets a standard for others to follow. As we begin this new chapter together, my vision is to lead with purpose and redefine what it truly means to serve. Service is not about counting hours or completing requirements. It is about making an impact, using our time, our energy, and our compassion to create real change in the lives of others. To my fellow members, let this year be a reminder that leadership is not a title or a position. It is a standard we live by through our integrity, our kindness, and most of all, our commitment to others. When we lead with purpose and serve with sincerity, we embody the true spirit of the National Honor Society. Thank you so much.
That's true leadership at its finest. The first one to the left. Yep, thank you. They work, I promise, I try them all. Please remain standing. Now, please help me welcome our NHS Vice President, Ibrahim Ali, accompanied by NJHS Vice President Noor Al-Mudaffar and NEHS Vice President Zahra Al-Mudaffar to the podium.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ibrahim Ali, Vice President of the National Honor Society for the year of 2025 to 2026. NEHS and NJHS Vice President, thank you for accompanying me on the stage as you most certainly earned this moment too. Congratulations. Scholarship is the ability to work as a team and strive to flourish as a chapter. It is also the ability to share, commitment, and improve our respected chapters by the use of our persistence to gain knowledge. This year, we shall strive to help our members, and to us as vice presidents of different chapters shall uphold our commitment to our duties as one. I do believe this year will be a prosperous year for us all. All members and officers, congratulations. At this moment, you are all the light of our chapters, and you should be proud. With that being said, I would like to invite my fellow NEHS and NJHS Vice President to light up the candle of scholarship.
Now, please help me welcome our NHS Secretary, Angelina Hallis, accompanied by NJHS Secretary Lana Musa and NEHS Secretary Aya Katan to the podium.
Good afternoon. My name is Angelina House, and I'm incredibly proud to say that I'm the Secretary of the National Honor Society here at Universal Learning Academy. Character isn't built when life is easy. In fact, it's revealed to us when it's not. It's the voice that tells us to stay honest when it's simpler to bend, the courage that speaks when silence feels safer, and the strength to keep standing when no one else does. For our chapter, character is more than a value, it's our pulse. It's what keeps us grounded when challenges come in, and what pushes us forward when doubt sets in. It's the way that we hold ourselves accountable, the way that we treat others with respect, and the way that we lead with heart before anything else. My heart beats for that kind of integrity, the kind that asks us to do good quietly, to lead humbly, and to live with purpose even when no one else is watching. That's the character that defines us, the light we carry. Now, alongside my fellow officers, allow me to invite my NJHS secretary and my NEHS secretary to light the candle of character.
Now, please help me welcome our NHS Treasurer, Aya Asadi, accompanied by NJHS Treasurer Sarah Al-Haj and NEHS Treasurer Jabriel Subah to the podium.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Aya Sadi, Treasurer of the National Honor Society. Service is to help another by performing an action or work to better our community. Community service is an essential part of the National Honor Society. Each member of NHS strives to provide service to the surrounding communities in order to benefit those around them, a necessity in society today. Service is not just to satisfy a requirement by NHS, but to help another by reaching out to them. Now, I would like to invite my fellow NJHS and NEHS treasurers to light up the candle of service.
Now, please help me welcome to the podium our NHS historian, Malak Katan, accompanied by NHS Media Officer Naba Fakhruddin, NJHS historian Aisha Dakna, accompanied by NJHS Media Officer Mariam Qasim Musa, and NEHS historian Fatima Abu Asi, accompanied by NEHS Media Officer Lina Al-Quraishi.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Malak Katan, and I'm going to be the historian for the National Honor Society. As your historian, I am incredibly excited to fulfill my duties and take photographs and record everything that we do throughout the school year. I am honestly so excited for that, and I know that my media officers will do an amazing job, and so will my fellow historians. So the pillar is scholarship, citizenship. Citizenship is accepting one's place and role in the community and seeking to understand the concerns and strength of that community. As the NHS historian for this year, I aim to ensure thoroughness, vision, and effective communication to ensure quality performance of our NHS chapter. With everyone's leadership, the ULA chapter will plan community service projects that will reach out into the community. Now, I would like to invite the NHS officer, media officer, NJHS historian and media officer, and NEHS historian and media officer to light up a candle of citizenship with me. Thank you.
Now, please help me welcome to the podium. We save the best for last. NHS parliamentarian Karar Fakhruddin, accompanied by NHS Sergeant at Arms Lucian Steph and Hiba Kanaan. NJHS parliamentarian Mariam Al-Hussein, accompanied by NJHS Sergeant at Arms Ali Al-Maya and Amir Haidar. And NEHS parliamentarian Salma Dikna, accompanied by NEHS Sergeant at Arms Hadi Bazzi and Hassan As-Safar.
Good afternoon. My name is Kajat Fakhruddin, the parliamentarian for National Honor Society. As the NHS parliamentarian for this year, along with my fellow officers and the Sergeant at Arms from all chapters, we aim to ensure appropriate implementation of our chapter bylaws and assist with all activities and meetings in compliance with NHS guidelines. Now, I would like to invite my fellow parliamentarians and Sergeant at Arms to light up the candle of culture. Thank you.
Thank you to our NHS officers for that beautiful presentation and reminder of what these societies stand for. Now, I would like to invite Principal Layal Busia once again to present the National Honor Society Principal Leadership Award. Officers remain standing, please.
My heart is the moment. Thank you. I don't know why my heart is beating, but it is much faster than it's usual. On the podium, I want to see their faces. I want to sense their heartbeats. Each and every one of them is definitely deserving of recognition. So I'll do this the formal way. No problem, ladies. Yes, I guess we're gonna do this the formal way. Some of you are getting nervous and you're going on your phones. I can see that. Perhaps that very first individual that went on his or her phone could be the person of interest today. I don't know. So for those of you that don't know what the Principal Leadership Award is, it is the unexpected name. And that is due to the fact that we believe in what is called quiet leadership. Leadership that is happening every day in its very different way, in its very different shape, in its very different identity and definition. This individual, when I reached out with my recommendation to, let's just say it's his counselor, I'm very, very happy and delighted and very, very thrilled that there is so much more male representation within all of our chapters this year. Give yourselves a round of applause. Because just so you know, going through the traditional educational system as a young man is very hard. We understand that you learn differently, that you lead differently, and you serve differently. And let me tell you, you are among a very, very, very challenging group of young ladies that are always fierce and aggressive, and they know how to get the job done. But your leadership couldn't go unnoticed. and I believe I've had several males identified in the past few years. I had 3 in mind today. I was forced to select one, but that selection speaks very loud for itself. And if I can be very, very, very transparent, the 3 in mind were actually males from our senior class. Let's give them another round of applause. However, the one individual selection that will be earning the 2025 National Honor Society Principal Leadership Award is Okasha Sulaiman. Congratulations. Congratulations, Okasha. Please come up to the podium to receive your certificate. I don't know why you went on your phone right away, but I can imagine this was a nervous moment. Congratulations. Now, are you ready to serve and lead among the amazing NHS chapter and cabinet? Awesome. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Akasha. Thank you, Mrs. Boozy, and congratulations to our award recipient, Akasha Sulaiman. We will now proceed with the recitation of the Honor Society Pledge. Everybody's going to be standing. I invite all newly inducted members from NEHS, NJHS, and NHS to please stand and raise your right hand. You may face your parents. Everybody stand up and face the audience, please, and repeat after me. Raise your right hand. You can put your certificate on your chair if it's bothering you, but I need to see the right hand because we are taking a pledge. I pledge to uphold the high purpose of the National Honor Society to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I will be loyal to my school and will maintain and encourage high standards of scholarship, leadership, service, and character. Congratulations once again to all our NHS, NJHS, and NEHS members. To our families, teachers, and administrators, thank you for your unwavering support and encouragement. You've helped shape these students into the leaders they are becoming. As we leave tonight, let's carry with us the reminder that true leadership is not about recognition, but about making a difference. One act of service, one kind word, and one goal achieved at a time. Have a wonderful evening, and thank you for being part of this special celebration. Now, please remain seated, our parents. Please remain seated. We would like to take chapter pictures. Every time, we will never get the chance to do that. So please give us that moment to take the chapter picture. Ms. Todd, we're going to start with your class, NEHS. So please stand up and around your NEHS table. Please bear with us, parents. You may take the picture if you'd like from your seats, but we want everybody's face to show. This is a proud moment that we should all be proud of. They're growing by the day. You can turn off the candles, yes. Let them get closer. Zainab. Okay. Okay, back to your seats for a moment, please. NJHS, it's your turn.
HES academies have been serving the Detroit metro area for over 23 years, promoting academic excellence, leadership, and cultural diversity, ranking as some of the top schools in the state of Michigan. Our pre-K through 12th grade students enjoy tuition-free, state-accredited education by STEM-certified and highly qualified staff with no geographical restrictions, and with advanced placement, college dual enrollment, scholarship, and Arabic language programs. Norr International Academy in Sterling Heights at NIA starpsa.org. Star International Academy in Dearborn Heights and in Canton at starpsa.org. Universal Academy in Detroit at universalpsa.org. And Universal Learning Academy in Westland at ulapsa.org. Join HES Academies today and enjoy a free Chromebook for every enrolled student.